On today's reading, we'll be talking about bum flies.
Bum flies?
Bum flies, yes.
Is that something that you suffer with personally?
Bum flies?
Yeah.
No.
Thank God for that.
Hey guys! So we're Courts and Meeks, and we're going to talk to you about our post-Brexit / COVID travel plans.
So despite the pandemic last year in 2020, we still managed to travel like 9 countries, which was pretty amazing considering everything that happened, and we're absolutely itching to get back to it.
Yeah, but travelling looks, well, very different. VanLife travel looks very different this year, thanks COVID and thanks Brexit.
Boo.
So we're going to talk about like the new Schengen rules and how we're going to try and make them work for us. I mean, they don't work.
They do not work. Let's just put that out there at the start.
Not compared to last year, but we think we've got a bit of a plan that's going to help us get
making the most of a not so great situation. Let's just put it that way.
Thanks, positive Pamela.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that don't know, the Schengen rules are basically it's like a travel restriction for any non-EU country where you can only spend 90 days in every 180 in the Schengen area. Now, there's loads of information out there online about this, so we're not going to explain it in any sort of great detail, but that's essentially the rules that we're having to abide by if we go into the EU.
Yeah. So you can go and check out loads of other people's blogs and videos and things if you want to know more detail about that, which I'm sure most of the people watching this already do.
Yeah. But for us, right now it's July.
Yep.
And we're in Wales. Yeah. It's really nice, isn't it?
It's lovely, although it's a bit drizzly today, hence why we're filming this.
Yeah. And we're planning on being double vaccinated by September. Mine's in August.
Yeah, mine's on the 3rd of September. Then we've got a few little family things that are going on.
Yeah.
Then after that,
we're going to hopefully get onto the continent by October.
We're hoping.
And the rough route of the plans looks something like this.
So October, we're going to hopefully head on the Eurotunnel over to France and do the bit that we didn't get to see in 2020, so kind of the north and then down the east.
Correct.
Border.
Yeah.
I always want to say the coast. Whatever
not the
country it is, I always want to say the coast, even though it's not the coast. Yeah, the east border down to Annecy, because we didn't explore that area and it looks beautiful. And we love France. So
yeah, it's just lovely.
Lovely. So
Yeah.
we want to spend a bit more time there. That's essentially month 1.
Yeah.
Then month 2, November, drive really quickly through the north of Italy because we did that.
Yeah.
And down to the south.
Spine, yeah.
Yeah, down the spine. Down to the south and into Sicily because that looks beautiful. And then from there, December into Greece.
Yep. We're going to get a ferry across from Brindisi.
Yes.
On the east coast of Italy to the northwest tip of Greece, and then try and have some winter sun in sort of South Greece maybe.
Yeah.
As our 90 days starts to get close to the end.
And we know it's not going to be like 30-degree heat in those countries at that time of year, but it also won't be like -5. So that's the most important thing for us.
Yeah. This is what we were doing this December.
Yeah.
When it was -5, and we don't want to be doing that again.
No, we're definitely not building a van in the snow.
Hopefully we can get like family out for Christmas as well, and if we can have like a little villa, that would be...
we've talked about that, haven't we? So that would be really
unreal.
cool. Have like Christmas on the beach, but no actual Christmas dinner. We'll have to do like a barbecue or something, which would be really cool to like do something different.
So as our 90 days run out, instead of trying to drive very quickly back to the UK, we're gonna leave the Schengen area and head into Turkey.
I'm really excited about Turkey as well.
Is very excited.
I've been doing so much research into
You should
Turkey.
honestly, you should see her like planning map of
My
like
Google
things
Maps.
to go.
Pin,
We
pin,
should probably show them, actually.
Oh yeah, I'll get it up. Like the whole of Europe is just like green with all these want to go pins. So
Yeah, there's so much that we want to see there, isn't there? There's the Dalaman coast.
and then we want to go to Cappadocia. I know it's like a really touristy thing to go and do the hot air balloon rides, but I really want to do that. It looks beautiful, and go and see kind of like the underground cities, and yeah, it just looks.
And you can go quad biking around it, which
like
will
in
be
the desert.
fun, yeah.
It just looks steeped in history and
from the videos
totally
we've watched,
open.
like parking in the middle of nowhere is pretty easy to do. So that's going to be a really nice feeling again to get that back. We're not sure about how like 4G is going to work in local signal because, well, one, none of the companies that give you SIMs in the UK do Turkey as a destination. So it's local SIM cards, and I know nothing about that.
That's going to have to be another bout of research. Yeah, we don't know how much they cost, and especially how much they cost for the level of data that we need, obviously working from the van.
Yeah.
Typically we use like over 100 gig of data just working. Like we use different SIM cards on our phones and things. So we need like a high data bundle.
Yeah, and they don't really seem to exist for like non-EU nationals. Thanks, Brexit. So it might be that we have to buy like multiple SIM cards, but
yeah, if it's like 20 gig and then you swap it out when that one runs out, we'll just have to figure it out. And we know that in order to live this lifestyle and still travel the way that we want to, that's going to be an added expenditure that we just have to account for. So be it.
So Turkey, you get 3 months as standard in terms of a travel visa, so that would take us up to sort of end of March. And we've got two options then, haven't we? We're either going to extend another 3 months maybe in Turkey. We're unsure because like it gets very hot in Turkey. And
that'll be like so if we do January, February, March, and then we extend, then April, May, June might be starting to get borderline like intensive heat, which we don't love. Like
no. So that's one option.
Yeah.
The other option is to head back towards the Schengen area, but actually spend time in non-Schengen countries.
Yeah.
So
the likes of like Albania, Croatia, Montenegro, Bulgaria.
Yep. Like we originally wanted to do them last year, didn't we? But because of COVID, we didn't get the chance to.
We didn't get there, yeah. So that was part of our original route. So we're kind of trying to plan and relive that a little bit.
I think we've got a map where it shows you which countries that are part of Europe are Schengen and which ones aren't. And that's the sort of map that we're going to use to navigate our way back through. And the ideal situation is that when we come out of Turkey, we spend sort of 3 months hopping between those non-Schengen countries, which then allows us to stay into the warm months when we're in sort of Central Europe, in terms of like climate, which will be really nice, I think. Yeah,
and obviously we know that you don't have to do it blocked. Like we're kind of roughly planning it in our minds, like 3 months in, 3 months out, 3 months in, 3 months out. But just roughly for now, that's how the planning stage is working for us. We know that once we get into those kind of non-Schengen countries, we might have to transit through some Schengen areas, and we'll have to calculate those days as we go along and count them up to make sure that we don't, overstay in certain places.
Absolutely.
And make sure we're maximising our allowance as well. Yeah. So it's going to be a lot more planned and a lot less fluid than it would have previously.
Yeah, but you're a planner.
So I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm also not going to hate it either.
Not fazed by it, no.
No, it'll just be one of those things.
Yeah, and that will take us up to essentially summer, so April, May, June.
So then we could come back to the UK.
I think that's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah, and do summer in the UK.
Yep, see family, get the van MOT'd again. And that would mean we'd spend very little time in Schengen countries on the way back from non-Schengen to the UK.
Yeah, we just transit through.
It's complicated, we know. Sorry. But then that allows us to sort of restart the clock when we get back into the UK and then
After 3 months, then when it starts to get colder in the UK, head back out to some winter sun in Schengen. So
maybe Spain.
maybe Spain, somewhere that's quite easy. And yeah, we'll when we get to that time, I guess we'll figure it out. But it might be that we do 2 summer months in the UK and then 2 months in and then back out. We'll figure that out when the time comes. But that's our rough plan.
The thing for us, we're kind of itching for like a long trip.
Yeah.
I think, and that option of going from the UK all the way down to Greece and Turkey and then sort of all the way back up, that feels like a real adventure.
Yeah, we like the idea of having like a destination again. Like we're working our way through places. At the moment, we kind of feel like we're just floating around, and as lovely as it is in the places that we've been staying in the UK, like we've spent loads of time in the Yorkshire Dales, in the Peak District, in Northumberland and in Wales now.
Yeah.
It's all beautiful, but we're kind of like, oh, do you want to go there? Do you want to go here? What do you want to do? Oh, we don't have to be anywhere. And I think just as people, we like to have a bit more direction than that. So that's just in our nature.
Yeah, and I think the adventure in me of seeing different countries and that fear of not knowing the language and like, are we going to be able to do this? And
you make that sound as though like I don't love the adventure. The adventure in me. I do love the adventure.
Yeah, you do. Yes,
I do, but yeah, I'm probably the more reserved.
The planned adventure. I think, yeah. I'm more like, let's just go now and see what happens. And you're
the
like,
organised fun. Bring your itinerary. I've got it laminated. That's totally me.
Yeah. So I guess that's a rough plan of what we're going to do. We'd love to meet people out on the way. Like,
yeah. So if you are planning on going to any of those places, sorry if you were just going to say that, but like put it in the comments. Like if you're thinking of being in similar countries to us at those rough times, let us know, because we love to meet people. And
if you live in any of the countries and happen to watch this video, give us a shout.
I think you're thinking our subscriber base is maybe a little further afield.
They might watch it.
True.
Yeah. It'd be lovely if we could meet some locals and experience like proper, real
local culture and local hidden gems and things like that. Because we're not all for the touristy stuff usually, are we? So.
Yeah. So thank you for watching.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a ramble, and just a camera thing. We've not really done any of this before, so it feels a little bit strange. But I think we're going to try and do more of it, like when we've got ideas or advice or stuff that's come up on Instagram that sparked a bit of a conversation. Like
definitely, we've had loads of conversations around like van life in the UK and the differences between that and Europe. So we're probably going to discuss that a bit. I think we also want to like open up a bit more about financials and how we plan our budgets and things, because it's really important to us, and I think it's a bit of a not taboo subject.
Yeah, I think still to a degree it's like a taboo thing to talk about money, and
it's just money. So
we're all living this lifestyle, well, a lot of us, for a similar goal is to have a lot more financial freedom and freedom in general. So we're quite open to talking about how we made it happen for us and what we're working towards and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do some more videos about that, and let us know if there's anything else that you want us to ramble on about.
Ramble on. Do yourself. It's engaging, exciting content.
Okay, yeah. If there's anything you'd like us to engage you with in terms of content, please let us know. Okay.
If you like what we're talking about and you want to hear more, please hit the subscribe button. It's the best way that you can help us grow.
Yeah.
And if you really like our videos, hit the like button as well, because, YouTube likes that sort of thing.
Yeah, and the little bell too, because YouTube algorithm
just
likes
three
it.
things.
Just three.
Or if you want to comment as well. Visit our website.
We've got a new website.
Go on
in
Instagram.
The description. Follow us on Instagram. We also have a Facebook page. So, if you just want to be like all quarter Meeks.
Oh, Courtney's probably got an itinerary for you, so you can go through all of these. So
I'll print off a checklist and I'll post it to you.
Laminated is extra, but it does help the cause, so thanks. See you next time.
We sound like we're on a kids' TV show.
Time for Teletubbies.
Bye-bye.